I didn't like something.
Jack didn't like something. Here we are. And now the theme music is going to play. This is my bad. I forgot to tell them I hit record. Here we go, everybody. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Survivor with Jamie, Jack, and Colleen. My name is Colleen.
I'm Jamie.
And I have blue blocks.
Blue blocks are smiling at me.
Season.
Last week it was going to be super farts, but we didn't record last week. So.
Oh gosh, what a deep cut! Because I definitely never watched last week's episode.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, guess who was talking about super farts? Explosive farts, or whatever she had, whatever it was.
There's some gas issues.
It was Sage. Was it Sage?
It was Sage. Yeah. Yes.
Amazing.
Pretend we were talking about my bad gas, so you don't think we were talking about the game.
Anything but the game.
With Jawan.
I'm going to watch the episode. It's just, as we talked about before we started this show. Yeah. No, we're not going to talk about that. But like, my family's about to get the stomach virus, like the norovirus that's going around. We have been exposed.
It's coming.
Jack, we didn't record last week because Jack had it, and then we got exposed. So I've literally spent every waking moment of the last week.
Well, your kids have probably been exposed in school. That's where this all started. Was
those schools?
Hayden's school, Wendell Elementary. That's where it started. Because at one point, I go to pick up the kids. There's nobody picking up kids because they're all out.
They're all home.
Yeah.
Yep. It will sweep through. It'll sweep through every year. It's just the funnest.
Well, we'll see. But I had carved out time to watch it, and then just was like, nope, I got to get my Christmas lights up outside. We've got to do Christmas decorations inside. I got to do a deep clean of my entire house.
I was so weak. It took me 2 days to watch it. I'm just sitting there with a computer. I just don't have the energy to watch it.
I've been working on a Sudoku game since Sunday. It's been very important that I finish this too. So like, anyway, I'm not gonna lie.
Maybe you won't get it. Maybe you won't get it.
Maybe we won't. We'll see. But I was sitting next to Heather when she got up and left, and then came back down and told her mother. She said, I feel nauseous. I don't feel well. And I was sitting right next to her. So, and her mom, your wife, got it the next morning, and Zachary sat next to her.
Well, when I heard Heather say that, I just figured because she was sitting next to you.
I know. I wasn't thinking my bangs and my roots are bad. And I texted the hairdresser that we all go to and was like, hey.
Well, not all of us.
Yeah, your book.
Some get left out.
Yeah, not you. It's like, you got any time for roots or bangs? And she was like, I can cut your bangs from 11 to 10 a.m. on Saturday. And I was like,
everyone's getting ready for those holiday parties.
I was like, I can spray these myself, but these bangs are bad.
Happy holidays.
Well, anyway. I watched the entire episode.
Yes, you did.
Both of you in one sitting.
While it aired. Honestly, we were in New York because we drove up on Tuesday, and I actually freaking forgot that Survivor was on. And then I went on Twitter at like 9:50 or something. Because I wasn't even on Twitter that day, but I went online and I was just like, "Oh shoot, Jawan got voted as Survivor, and I missed Survivor."
Well, that's how because I had gotten home, and I forgot about it. And I wasn't sick yet.
Oh, but you got sick at night. I didn't realize that.
3 hours later, I was, but it was like going.
Okay, I thought you were sick on Wednesday.
No, I was watching Twitter, and I'm like looking at Twitter, and I go, "What?" I go, "Oh, that's right. Today's Wednesday."
Yeah.
And then after that, it was
and those illnesses and those traveling days make everything confusing.
And so then I didn't watch The Amazing Race either, but till the next day.
You guys recorded right away, though, didn't you?
Yeah, we recorded on Thursday, and I was recording like this.
I did not realize that, but you didn't tell me you recorded. I didn't see it until like yesterday, and I was like, "Oh,
well, I posted it and I put on Facebook, and
I wasn't really on Facebook while I was in New York, so
yeah. Anyway, it's just like, so he goes, "You want to wait?" I go, "No, I'm not gonna fill it." I go, "Let's just get this thing done.
Just do it. Do it. Just do it."
Anyway, all right. This episode, cherry on top. It's
Do you want the 2-minute
cherry on top because
from last week?
What? Oh yes, please tell us about last week. Tell me about last week real quick. Also, there was something that came up this week, and I was like, "Oh, is that from last week?" And
yes,
what was it?
Yes,
please go for it.
Okay, all right. So, this is what you missed last week on Survivor. Jaywon
last week on Survivor.
Jaywon tells Sage that he can be trusted by giving up the secret that Christina has an idol. Steven doesn't trust Jaywon. Jaywon doesn't trust Steven. Christina misses her mother. Rizzo tries to Riz out at the challenge. He ain't risen, but Christina is in. Sophie ×2, Sage, and Steven enjoy a snack and a chat, and Jaywon, Steven, and Rizzo start a boy band. Yellow Sophie knows that she has to swing, but she's promised Sage that she'd be her bestie. But Savannah's crew is way more popular and could really help Sophie's social standing. So at the challenge, she kills the puzzle and totally wins immunity. At Tribal, Jaywon talks to Savannah. Yellow Sophie.
Yellow Sophie.
Okay.
I mean, she killed. I mean, she
killed it. She killed it.
Because Brian Steven was first.
He almost
to the
had
puzzle.
It was close, yeah. But then she did the puzzle like so fast. At Tribal, Jaywon talks and Savannah rolls her eyes. Rizzo tries to Riz with a fake idol, Psych. Christina needlessly plays her idol for Steven, and Savannah plays her extra vote, breaking up the boys' band on the bench, sending Jaywon to jury, and leaving Sage all alone with her farts. And that's what you missed on Survivor.
Yeah, and you forgot to say Jeff was not happy with the fake Survivor.
He was all like, dumb.
I saw that. I saw the clip on Twitter.
Yeah. And it didn't make sense when he was saying, yeah, he wanted to play it before Christina played hers to get her to play it. But if it's a fake idol, why would she play it? That whole thing just didn't make sense. I'm like going.
What was funny about the whole thing is that the jury was like, "Oh, we're having a little bit of a reaction." Jeff was like, his face said, "Rizzo, this is the stupidest thing that has happened in 10 years on this show." And Riz thinks like, "Oh my God, I totally won the jury over with that move. I'm so awesome."
Well,
yeah, he's trying too hard to be unique, I think. And I was like going,
well, he did get on season 50, so.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, I was just like going, Riz, you kind of fizzed on that one, but that's okay.
Yeah, it was lame.
Yeah.
It was pretty lame.
All right, fair enough. I will watch it though. Honestly, I will, because I'm a completist and I cannot go through a season without seeing it, even podcasts, like whatever. So by next week, I will have watched it. Maybe I'll watch it over the course of 2 days whenever I get sick. So
when you're laying on the bathroom floor, absorbing the cold linoleum.
And then you're like going, oh, this is where Rizzo plays his fake idol. I think I'm gonna get sick again.
I saw that on Twitter. I saw that whole clip because at one point I was just like, you know what, I'm not gonna watch this. Let me just watch the end of Tribal. And I saw the clip with Christina. I saw a clip with Christina and Savannah. And I kind of got it, but then I really understood the context tonight when they were talking at Tribal about how they just don't like each other, which brings me to the vote out tonight. So I thought that Sophie vote, this is all based on editing. I thought the Sophie vote was stupid because everybody keeps talking about how Savannah, Rizzo has an idol. Why are you not voting for the person that has the freaking idol? Rizzo, Savannah, like everybody wants to be the number 4 on their team or whatever, but like,
yeah,
you were in the majority. You were the majority. Like, you
because you have there's not a lot of great players.
And I think that is what it is. And I thought up until the very end, I was just like, look, Sage, this is amazing revenge tour. This is going to get you back as a returning player at some point too. Like, I get it. Every player voted out so far has been a minority. Like, that is a huge problem in Survivor. And like, good on you. And I guess Jawan talked about that a lot in his exit interviews. I saw all that too. Like I said, I kept up once I realized I wasn't going to have
it was kind of like the episode was fine, but the post-episode interviews and so on have been really interesting this week.
Okay. But again, like, yeah, so just Lordy, where was I going with that?
The Sophie choice.
Oh, yeah. So I saw that, and I, okay, cool. Like the revenge, it's a good story plot or whatever. But then, Savannah, everybody mentions her as the biggest threat. Like she's never not mentioned as the biggest threat, and
she's the best player. She's the best player left.
Clearly, she and Rizzo, because nobody's targeting them. Nobody's targeting them though.
Yeah.
Even though they are the biggest threats, like he's got an idol and everybody knows it, and she's vulnerable and nobody wants to go after her, and that is crazy to me. So I thought until the end, like, this was a stupid move. But then we had that moment from the jury where the jury was like, "Oh, that was a really good move to take out Sophie," and I'm like, we're all not watching the same game.
This is what I feel is happening.
Problem this season. We're all not watching the same game. We're not watching the game that they were all playing, and that's why it is boring to us, but not to them. And it's all like we're just doing this to gear up to 50.
I kind of have this, and I could totally be wrong. Later on, we'll find out. But where it's sitting right now, I feel like what I'm seeing is that the jury doesn't like Savannah and has no plan on voting for her to win if she's in the final 3. Like, I don't think they like her.
She's going to get like her Parvati heroes, villains.
Yep. I don't think she's going to win with the jury as it is now. Now that might change now that we have Sophie coming into jury. But I don't think she's popular with the people that are sitting in jury right now. So they're kind of like, whatever,
So it's gonna be one of those things where she like cries her way, like nobody liked me at my old job, and you.
And I don't think that they take Rizzo seriously. I think they did take Yellow Sophie seriously. And they saw her as a gamer.
But Jawan is wishy-washy. I mean, that was his problem with his game. He just couldn't. He just didn't want to commit to.
Yeah.
He was just too nice a guy.
I was really waiting for him to turn on Sage. So
yeah, but he wouldn't. He wasn't going to turn on Sage.
Yep. But you know what? He looks damn good in a yellow turtleneck.
I didn't even recognize him.
He looked amazing.
Yeah. He did look really good. That's an interesting theory though, that neither Rizzo or Savannah win, and that's why they end up making it to.
I did like last week too when Savannah and Christina were talking.
Yes, I saw that on Twitter too.
So who do you vote for? I go when Christina couldn't answer. I'm like going, just throw a name out. Just throw a name out.
Yeah,
are you going to vote for me? She goes, can I have a moment? I said, what are we doing here? What are we doing?
Yeah, that's crazy. If you're playing a game, even if you're a nice person, you volunteer to play this game, so you have a backup in your mind at all times.
Oh, yeah.
The people that are greats, they always talk about how they are up all night because they're running scenarios. If this person that I'm going to vote for asks me I say this. If this person votes, I say this other person. Mm-hmm. Like I have every single thing like ready.
Yeah, I said, how could you not be prepared for? I mean, you literally are, like you said, you're sitting around all day long doing nothing. I would say, okay, yeah. All right, her alliance is Rizzo and Soph. So I can't say them. So I got to say, Stephen. Mm-hmm. I keep calling him Brian. I don't know why. But Stephen and Sophie, Yellow Sophie, anybody.
I still think even looks like
I've never seen anybody just have that blank stare like a deer in the headlights.
Yeah, it is kind of crazy. Like, honestly, and not like, nothing disparages Christina. She seems like a lovely, wonderful person.
Yeah.
And she's been correct on a lot of things where she's like, who we have to get out. Like, she's been totally like on the right side of like the theory. But yeah, it is this.
I feel like even if you went into that jury or into that tribal, and we've had this discussion about having Sophie or Savannah, somebody like, well, Sage was just dead set on revenge, so she wasn't going to move. But look at Steven, for instance. You're hearing on one side, yeah, we're going to go after Savannah, and you're hearing on the other side, we're going to go after Sophie. When you're sitting in the tribal and you go, okay, I've decided I'm going to vote out Sophie. And then somebody says something, I think it was Sage, about revenge and how you have to be careful to not be like locked in on revenge. And Savannah pipes in with her response to that, where she was like, yeah, but sometimes you have to get revenge. And that right there, as like Steven or somebody, I would have been like, I'm switching my vote. She's got to go. I mean, I don't want to give her a lot of credit all the time because I'm kind of about her overall, but I'm going to give her credit right there. That was the perfect response. And if anybody else had done it, it would have got him voted out.
I think she's a very direct person, and that's probably why she's not well liked. But she does know how to play. She does know the game.
Because direct people are hit or miss on Survivor.
Yeah, it's true.
Because somebody and it's men can be direct. I will say men can be direct, and this is
in life in general,
like a woke thing, but like I think women have a harder time being direct unless they present themselves with a very specific like personality.
Yeah, I would say that's
like fair. Reem, bless her heart, she was direct. Yeah, sure. She went out first vote because of it, but like we all love the F out of her for the rest of like.
See, I have no problem with Savannah being direct because I don't think it's being, like I said, I don't think it's harsh. I mean, when you ask somebody who you're voting for and they can't answer you, I mean, she's being direct, but it's like, I've been around.
Well, yes, that's totally valid.
Yeah, but
asking who you're voting for is it's a valid question on Survivor.
I think the difference is there are people who are direct, and sometimes they can be very dry, or sometimes they can be funny, but they're very direct. When Savannah is direct, she does it with a smile that says "You're an idiot."
Yeah,
that's what rubs people the wrong way.
I noticed her voting confessional. She was just like blah blah blah, and then like she immediately went to like a.
Yeah.
Well, you saw when she got the
facial expressions that
she got the first vote, and then when Yellow Sophie got the vote, she turned around and looked at her like.
She did it last week to Jawan too. Whenever she knows who's going home, she just sits there and smiles at him.
Well, she did say to Jawan, "Did you vote for me?" And first he didn't say anything, and then he said finally he goes, "Yeah," he goes, and she goes.
But you have to be careful because. You might be doing that to the person who you know is leaving, but there's an audience there. And that is making people have judgment calls on, do I like this person? Do I trust this person? Do I want to work with this person?
Especially when you're trying to win $1 million and the people that to win it, they have to kind of like you. I mean, I don't agree with that. I'm going to vote for the person. I think I've always said that. I'd vote for the person that played the best game. Mm-hmm. That's who I'd vote for. I don't have to like you.
Right.
If you played the best game, in my opinion, you're getting my vote. I wouldn't want to be an anger,
Sure.
Be an angry
but
jury.
But it's definitely harder to get past jury and go to final three if the people you're around don't like you.
Right.
or don't trust you.
Yeah. Rather, I mean, I would, if someone's, it's kind of nasty, I'd probably try to get rid of them maybe before, or if I think that works in my advantage, well, no, I want this nasty person coming with me because they don't like them.
Yep. Or always have the target that stands in the way for you. You know, you have to have a shield of some sort. You don't have a whole lot of meat shields out there, so why not use a personality shield?
I mean, we all know people that are direct.
That's a great, Sorry, go ahead. Sorry.
We know people that are direct and stuff like that, and some, like you said, some you can deal with, some you can't. Some you just want to say, F you, buddy.
Later, Tater. Yep.
And actually, I've said that, but that's okay.
I think, Jamie, honestly, I think that personality shield is an absolutely great way to put it.
Yeah.
especially since you see a lot of juries vote on their emotions, and it's like, well, yeah, I really like this person, and I didn't like this person. Russell Hantz is the prime example.
Yes.
He played the best game, but he was such a jerk to everybody that they said, we're not going to give you $1 million, and I get it.
We don't care. You're mean. Get out of our sandbox.
Yeah, exactly. And it's just, I think it brings people back to their days in school, and
because you don't want the bully to win, and that is totally fair. That is totally fair. Like you don't want. Again,
I would have voted for Russell Hantz. I might not have liked it, but I said, okay.
Same. That's how I felt about it too. But
yeah, you don't want to reward bad behavior, and that is also something you need to take into account. Which will be very interesting at the end, because I don't think Savannah necessarily has nobody has actually bad behavior on this jury. No. I mean, I will watch. I promise I'll watch last week's episode before we record next week. But I don't think anybody has bad behavior on this jury.
Particularly nasty.
No, there's no Russell Hantz.
That's what I think. I think personality shield is a perfect way to describe it. Just in general. But I do think it's so interesting that they had the chance to take out Savannah and they didn't. I don't know if I guess everybody there also must have saw Sophie as a big threat. And maybe it really was. Well,
she is good in the challenges.
She is good in the challenges, and maybe it really was an instance in which they revenge here was a stronger factor emotionally in the final tribal council, and that's why we saw that was a good play.
She was really
I truly would have been
for Rizzo and Savannah, because they had talked about getting rid of her a couple times, so it was
that's true, and they're not going to vote for her. They might not vote. She might not vote for them in a final tribal.
Yeah,
if they just were boom, boom, boom. I don't know. It might be one of those years where we're all over the place.
And the other Sophie is the typical person that says, "Yeah, I gotta make a move. I gotta do." Forget who it was last season. Did the same thing, and you just sit there, and they don't do it. They don't do it, and they go to final. They go to final.
Oh, 3. It was what's his face? He just ran the marathon. Mitch.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, Mitch.
And I said it's that every year they got that person who says, I gotta start building a resume. I gotta start doing it. But they're so afraid to make a move.
Sophie has one of the best advantages in the game, especially since there is a very well-known idol that's being held on to that she could just steal. Yeah. And now she knows that Steven has an advantage. She can just steal that. So she's actually sitting in a really great position.
She's in a good spot. And honestly, if I'm not in danger of being voted out, I'm going to hold on to that until the very last minute. A la Natalie in...
but I think she needs to
get rid of... She has to win something or do something.
She has to get rid of Savannah, be part of that. And she had, maybe take Rizzo's idol and vote Savannah out.
Yeah, she needs to make a big move with that, a la Natalie Anderson.
And she's not doing anything. I mean, just except going, I got to make that move, and I don't.
Well, it was interesting because she did bring it up to Sage today, which I mean, we're just watching, maybe 20 minutes tops of Sage every week, and she's living with her, and she can't figure out that this is not the time. Sage is not going to partner with you right now. You just got her number 1 out, and she was blindsided. So right now, she's not going to work with you. She's not going to trust you. If you want someone like Sage to trust you, you go, you know what? I'm really sorry that we had to do that. He's a really strong player, all of those things. But then who do you want to go home? I'll work with you. Whatever you want, come to me. Let me know. You got my number. And then walk away from it and see what she does.
I like how she was standing in the background when Sophie and Sage were talking. Do you want to join us? I don't know.
Yeah.
It's just she's so innocent. So
yeah. And she's tiny and she has a tiny voice, and that makes her seem really unthreatening.
Yeah.
So she can work her way right. I think right now she stands as best a chance as anybody to be in final 3.
And what's the difference between stealing a vote and blocking a vote? You're still eliminating the vote, right?
Yeah, I was wondering that too. Jamie, do you have any knowledge?
I feel like it's just a different way to describe the exact same thing.
Because
I
Stephen,
can't see the difference.
Stephen goes, yeah, he thinks I got to steal a vote, but it's a block a vote, or it's a whatever it was. I'm like going, you're still you're still just taking a vote from someone.
I think the difference is if you have a steal a vote, you get an extra vote.
Okay.
You get their vote.
Right.
Is that what it is?
But if you block a vote, you make their vote.
You just stop it. Yeah.
Okay. All right. Then that makes more sense because the whole time I'm going.
Yeah, I'm with Jack on this. I was like, huh? No,
that's what I believe it was. That's how I understood.
That makes a lot of sense. Did you guys like this challenge, the boat ride and the challenge he had? Did you think it was way too easy? What'd you think?
It was fine. Whatever.
How close was he to? I mean, you got to run around the island, and he wasn't running that fast. I mean, it was like
a trot, you know.
Yeah.
What did he have?
Well, the tide's coming in. Well, how close is the? I was like going, okay, and I thought he had to figure out what the code was once he got back. I didn't realize
I did too.
I said, oh wait, it's an order. I go, okay, whatever.
Yeah, you know what? The whole time I was going like, oh, I'm so glad this is one that he can do.
Yeah.
Like I'm so glad he's not going to lose a vote.
I give him credit for going because you could, like you said, you could lose a vote.
And I love everyone's like, the last person we want to get an advantage in this game is Steven. Steven, get on that boat.
Yeah.
Guys, what are you doing? This, I don't know.
Again, these players are just not.
I don't get it.
I think that's what's hurt. I think it's hurt this whole season because you've had people go home that, there was a couple, we got a couple in the jury. I'm like going, I think we said the first week, was it Nate?
Yeah.
Why did Nate go home? Why didn't that made no sense?
We said nothing. Like
then you had MC, and I'm like,
he was a nice guy. Like
I go, MC was because she was a threat in the challenges. She didn't win any challenges. What do we, And then Juwan, I could see. I was like, Juwan, okay, I got Juwan.
He was playing, yeah. He was
playing, and he was all over, but he was all over the place. And I think it's one of those things where
and Alex's vote out was confusing. Alex's vote was confusing, but I could see
I could see it. Yes. Alex, I saw. I was like going, okay, yeah, that's a good move.
He's very clearly playing both sides loudly. Yeah.
Yeah, very loudly. He's playing both sides, but he's also smart. And he's pretty good at the challenges. So I was like going, yeah, I see Alex. But
the only person up there before Sophie that I could say, oh, that vote made sense was Juwan, like from start to finish, because Savannah from the very get-go was like, he was the lowest person in her mind in her tribe from day one. So seeing that carry through this storyline makes sense. She's always kind of been watching him. He is playing really hard. He's in really tight with Sage. I do not think they take Sage as seriously as Sage takes herself. And it makes sense. But no one else up there makes sense to me.
Well, I think once Savannah found out that Juwan was flipping.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and putting her name down. That's when she said, "Okay, well, you're." I was going to keep you around for a while, but now you're going after me.
Yeah, it's logical.
And that's what you have. And that's what you have to do. Is someone's coming after you.
You got to go.
You got to go, and that's why you got to be careful. That's why you got to be careful who you trust in the game.
Oh, yeah. Also, I mean, he was constantly trying to steal her water bottle and her bag.
Yeah.
I did see last week that he also took the wrong torch, which I think is absolutely hilarious.
Oh my God. I love that for him. It's my favorite thing about him. Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Classic Juwan.
Oh, that guy. Well, I mean, I'm glad that Steven got something out of the game. He's a good storyteller. He's a very likable person. I think that the reception from the jury would be good for him. So I'm sure that they'll be eyeing him up.
He definitely got a Heroes episode tonight.
Mm-hmm.
It's funny. I watched the opening credits for the first time in a while. And I forgot about half the people that I was like, oh, I forgot about that
That
person.
happens.
It's like when you watch The Amazing Race and they at the end where they're all clapping at the.
You're like, who is this guy? Why are
I
they
forgot
here?
about those teams. It's been so long since it's been like a month since I've seen.
Forget all about him. It happens on Big Brother. It happens on everything.
Yeah,
So,
that's why I used to like when they used to have the Survivor at the final. You know, a big.
What was it called? Like the Walk of Champions or whatever.
Yeah, and I wonder if 50 if they're going to go back to having it at a big deal thing. I mean,
Jamie, was that something we had to vote for?
I don't think so. Mm-mm. No, like the only thing that we really got to vote for that was really in game was the fire thing. Everything else was like, what colors should the tribes be? Who cares, Jeff? This is not worth voting for. Whatever color you want, we don't care. God, he never listens, that guy.
Jeff. Uncle Jay.
Uncle Jay. He's never listening. I do like that Steven is in the running to take over Jeff's job after season 50.
I thought he did good, and then he just kind of petered out, though.
He lost it. Yeah,
he kind of lost it and stuff.
Mm-hmm. Well, to be fair, spinning isn't normally a verb that's used in any Jeff speeches about challenge. That's not something we see a lot, so that's probably
that's true. Yeah,
that's spinning. How does Jeff say spinning? Say, I can't think of it.
Yeah,
I know how he says spaghetti.
Spaghetti.
But not spinning.
You're gonna have spaghetti.
So creepy. Stop it. I don't like it.
With garlic bread and meat sauce.
I would never make it past casting. Not even in this lifetime.
That's how you eat on Survivor.
That's how you eat on Survivor.
I just can't. My God, you make all of the food sound icky.
We're going to Applebee's.
Applebee's.
That's my favorite.
That's my favorite. Okay. I go there every week. Oh, these people. Okay, so
what do we think about the vote out, though? Honestly,
I thought it was a good move. I mean, I would have been Savannah or Sophie was the good move.
As soon as I realized it was between the two of them, I was like, I'd be all right with either one. But I do think that the better one would have definitely been Savannah.
So yes, I agree with that too. But as we've been talking, I think that pre the Jawan vote, Sophie was maybe a bigger threat because people liked her better. They've already clocked Savannah for who she is.
Yep.
They should have got rid of Savannah last week.
Agreed. That would have been good. Or the week before that would have been.
Because I don't know if Jawan.
Why does Savannah scare people so much?
Because she smiles at them. It's very confusing. It is a very confusing relationship when somebody says mean things, but they say it with a really nice face and a really nice energy.
I'm gonna kill you.
It's so confusing.
Because I didn't see Jawan as a threat. I mean, he could have won the game, maybe, depending on who he was there with.
I thought he was on a pretty good roll. I feel like he was doing pretty good.
But I think Savannah was the bigger threat,
But Savannah 2 weeks ago definitely should have been the one to go. Over MC, definitely.
Yeah.
But
agreed. But no, she was immune that week.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Because that was the week where they gave that.
But she wasn't last week. That's what But she used her extra vote.
She didn't win immunity. Yeah, that's right. That extra vote, that sneaky vote, it didn't really make a difference in the long run, did it?
No.
I don't think so. I think the vote still would have been the way it was.
Right.
Well, that's okay. It got flushed out of there. But I am intrigued by the fact that no one's doing anything to flush that idol out. So I
don't get it.
I'm banking on Sophie for saying, hey, give me that idol.
Especially the way he keeps, jerking people around, week after week. I'm not going, screw it. Let's vote it. Yeah. I don't even care if he goes home. Let's get that idol out.
Yeah, he's being kind of a wiener about it.
Yeah.
He's just totally being, and every single time he's like, is there anybody, if anybody has an idol, like he does this production, of like, oh, am I just moving around uncomfortably, or am I gonna get my idol?
Do I have bad?
Like,
do I have bad gas? Ooh.
He even faked getting up tonight, and I was just like,
why do it? Why? What's the point? You're not going to read anything on their faces that's going to give you any new information.
No, not this.
This is a majority vote, guy. There's nothing sneaky. Oh, he's young though. He's just a boy.
I mean, he is right. He is right when they were talking. I'm sorry, I have the hiccups, and I'm not sure why. Is this a precursor to throwing up, Jack? Okay, cool. That's all I can think about. Is like, is my diaphragm preparing for the norovirus? Because I'm like,
but was it? Would you have chosen him for the spaghetti dinner?
No.
Yes, actually, I would, because people view him as people view Rizzo as having power in the game, and he has the idol, and I do think that he's somewhat currency. That I can understand why they would invite Rizzo. Stephen.
At least he invited Christina. I go, God, if he doesn't invite Christina, he's gonna look like a hill. I mean, he's gonna.
Yeah, for sure. She got to have some spaghetti.
Since she played her idol and she didn't have to.
Yeah.
Yeah.
In fact, when she was playing, I'd be going, why are you playing your idol?
I know she didn't need to do it. She got scared though. But like he said, it was a huge leap of faith. I mean, it did. Listen, playing her idol bought her a spaghetti dinner. I don't think anybody is voting Christina out. If she's not in the final three, I would be pretty surprised.
I would put Christina as losing at Fire.
Oh, you know what I'd love?
Because I do think right now.
I would just love that she gets taken into 3 because they don't see her as being a threat, and they're all like, "You guys are wieners," and Christina wins. That's it.
I mean, that would be lovely, but I can see a scenario in which Christina or Sage are the fallen angels at 4.
Yeah, I agree. That's very much a possibility. So it's all riding on Sophie. We need Sophie B to pull the magic next week. It looks.
Yes, but I finish my thought real quick?
Yes, so.
With Rizzo, where he actually had a good point where he said Survivor is a game of opportunity and we're all psychos, and I really like that. I was like, that's actually a really good read. Like, you don't have to agree on why you want somebody out. You just
gotta agree on the right person.
Need the name, and then it's a game of opportunity, and that's that. I thought that actually showed that he really understood the game pretty succinctly.
Yeah.
Another reason to get him out.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know if Rizzo is going to go to the end. I could see Rizzo, finally getting knocked out or whatever.
Yeah.
Well, who's left that knows how to make fire?
I don't know.
I don't know, but I do know that he does not know the phrase 2 birds, 1 stone. And that they tried to make
it. What did he say? How did he say it? Oh, it was terrible. He
was like 2 stones, 1 bird, 1 stone, bird, something.
What is bird?
Whenever it's a cherry on top.
What was the girl years ago? Was like
it was the Russell Feather things. Russell Feathers.
No. I'm thinking way back with
Angie and the Cookies.
No, and a rock and a hard stone or whatever.
Oh yeah.
It was a blonde hair girl with Jenna. Was it Jenna?
I do not remember who said it.
With Rob Cesternino was on that year. And they wanted peanut butter. And he goes, Jeff, get them some peanut butter, because they were going to take off their clothes.
No, it was was it
Heidi?
Yes, thank you. I'm going
rock and a hard stone, I think is what she said.
Is that what she said?
Something like that. I'm in a rock.
I know,
between a rock and a hard stone.
I feel bad. I feel like the community frequently rewatches Amazon, and I've only seen it the one time.
I only saw it once too, but
it's okay to just see it once. You know what the ending is.
Yes.
It's like watching a board game twice. You already know.
Exactly.
Yeah, entertaining though. Anyway, what else? Real quick before we move on to the Survivor and the tally votes.
I really don't have a whole lot else.
Yeah, I think.
Okay.
I feel like we're there.
Okay, then let's take a quick break. When we come back. We will. I don't know if we have feedback. I have actually checked the email.
I talked to Mandy.
But
I know what the feedback is.
Oh, okay. Mandy sent us something. So then let's take a quick break. When we come back. We will do whatever Mandy sent us. And tally the votes. Here we go. Okay, we're back. My computer froze during that moment.
Oh, that's exciting.
So that was cool for me. Yeah, it was like a forced break. It was almost like we all agreed like at the same time.
It is a nap time.
You guys are frozen again as I try to get over to anything from Mandy. Let's see. Okay, Mandy's email is actually from last week. Jamie, have you seen it? Otherwise,
no,
okay.
I
So
seen
she says something about a pre-Thanksgiving Survivor episode just hits differently. I hate that my winner pick is gone, but it was a great move. Although I wish it was Sage. Interesting. How do you feel now, Manny, about the fact that Sage avenged your winner's pick?
Got her out. Well, this week she said
are we waiting for her to answer?
Mandy,
yes.
What was your opinion? This week she said that she did not have any feedback tonight because on their way home they witnessed a car accident, so she had to stay back to give a statement. So it was a long night, and she didn't get home in time to watch and all of that. But I'm sure we'll hear from her next week.
That's why they have cell phones. Okay.
Come on. You need to be watching that as you're giving the statement. Excuse me, officer. We're at tribal.
Have you ever watched SVU, Law and Order? The people just walk away from the cops when they're done. they do it all the time. Yeah, and they just walk away. And the cops go there. I go, no one ever says, all right, thank you for that information. You can go now. It's just, they just leave.
Bye. Yeah, they don't even say goodbye. Well, it's like phone conversations on television, right? No one ever says, okay, I'll talk to you later. Goodbye. Yeah. They just hang up at the end of their sentence. They just hang up,
yeah.
Good, rude.
Goodbye.
So rude. So do you have who we voted for last week to go home? I don't think any of us got them because
no, I didn't vote last week. Well, I've been here.
I think Brian voted for you last week, actually.
Who did he vote for?
Wait, say that again.
Last week, Brian voted for Jack in his absence.
Okay.
So Dean Spanos voted for me.
So in the Facebook group, Sherry says the funniest line of the night: the chickens outwitted, outplayed, and outlasted us. Which
she's not wrong.
I thought that was so funny. I was actually I was cleaning when he said that line. I was wiping my kitchen island countertop down.
I think you're going to say something else.
No, I was wiping them down with bleach because I was like, it's coming. I got to
because I'm wiping. And then I did like that Rizzo is chicken of chickens. He's afraid
it feels
of chicken.
Really appropriate that
to be a chicken of chickens. So
it all tracks.
Yeah, I guess so.
Maybe he should show him his fake community idol.
Yeah, there you go.
Wouldn't be so scared after he did that.
The tribe has spoken. Chicken.
Look at all the Riz I got, Chicky Poo. That kid.
All right, let's move into the tally the votes. I don't know why I have the hiccups. It's annoying me so much right now. I also have the little space heater like pointed directly at me where I'm like touching with my hand. Can you guys hear that? Should I turn that off? It is so cold down here.
Well, the show's almost over, so it doesn't matter.
But have you heard it? Because our HVAC is dead down here. Yeah, so it is like space heater galore until we can get it fixed.
It's whisper quiet. I haven't heard it.
I haven't heard it at all.
Oh, good. Okay. So going back to last week, Joanne went out. Jamie had him final three. Jack and I both had him at the merge.
Yes.
So Jack gets a point, and
Whoop, whoop.
I get a point. On. Okay. Sorry, stupid freaking hiccups. Oh, it was kind of wild that somebody had Sophie's last name, right? And I was like, that is crazy. I would not ask somebody for their last name. Jamie had her merged. Jack and I both had her pre-merge.
But I had her going home tonight, though.
Well, yes. Let's move over to that tab. So going back to last week, nobody got anything. We all made predictions. For tonight we all said Sophie was going home, so we all get points.
Oh, boo!
So we all get what, 1 point?
Who did I pick last week?
Sage.
Way to go! Nice pick, Spanos.
There are 2 weeks left, though, so the season ends on what?
The big numbers are coming.
December
now.
17th. So the big numbers are coming up.
Where's our total at? What are each of us at? So I know that I am counting.
5, 6. Is that 9, Jamie? You have 9.
I can't see.
So Survivor's over in 2 weeks.
Jamie has 9. Jack has 7. I have 10.
So that must mean that Amazing Race is over next week.
Yeah, there was only, as of last week, there was 2 episodes left. So yes, that makes sense.
I hate the non-elimination runs. I hate that.
They get you.
It's boring.
Sneaky.
Oh, good. Sherry says she can't heat the space heater either. It's a tiny one sitting right here. I am so cold. We had somebody come look at the HVAC in October before the meetup, and it was Tim the realtor, the best person in the world, and he fixed something, and it made it so that it would turn on if he could hold it on, like manually hold it on, but it wouldn't. It wouldn't go on its own unless it was like manually turned on outside, which is not whatever. Anyway, there's a code error, and all the code errors were not things that we could fix. And anyway, very annoying. So space heaters it is for right now. Gosh, stupid hiccups. Why?
You need to have a Tums. I'm telling you, they always cure hiccups.
Tom, do they?
Do for me.
I did not know that.
I didn't know that either. I do the straw trick where you hold your ear and your nose and you with the straw, and it works. It literally works 99% of the time.
Also, another well-known trick is if you tickle the roof of your mouth. That's another one.
Okay, this is weird. I'm not gonna do that in front of everybody.
Just telling you.
All right, who's going home next week?
But it works.
I would like to point out that you guys have Sage for your winner's pick. I had Savannah, and I'm kind of feeling that maybe you guys are going to win.
Nah.
That would be hilarious.
I'm gonna say that the Riz goes home next week.
You think the Riz God goes home this next week?
He's no challenge threat, and if Sophie is going to make
someone needs to get the person with the idol out.
If she's going to make a move, it's got to be next week. She can't wait. She's got to make a move next week.
Yeah.
I'm really debating between it being Rizzo and Savannah, but since you picked the Riz, I'll pick the Vanna.
The van.
I'll pick the van.
I'm just gonna write the van.
I love it.
The van.
She should go by that. She could make friends better, I think. If she was like, "Hey, what's up? I'm the van."
I'm the van.
Nice to meet you.
It's not a love-hate. It's that's
how the Riz made friends.
Strongly dislike.
Yeah, strongly dislike.
I think it's gonna be Steven. I'm looking at the list. I think it's gonna be Steven.
He might be flying a little too close to the sun. You think?
That's exactly.
Well, if Steven goes home, then then Savannah's going to win.
You
right?
might be on something there.
You need to get you got to take the power away from Savannah by either getting rid of Rizzo, because I think she wins immunity next week. Savannah.
Do you think it would be the dumbest thing ever? The way that this season is going, it's not even like it's that weird of a chance that it would happen. I could see Sophie using her advantage to take Steven's advantage, which is basically dumb in her position because she has the numbers.
Yeah.
So it would be a waste of her advantage other than just making him a teensy bit more vulnerable. But
yeah, she's got but let's see. It's like
does she have the squares?
I don't think so. It's like watching the year that Rob won. All those players that just let him week after week after week.
Let him hang out. Yeah.
It's just these people are just not, and they know the game, but nobody is. I don't know. Maybe they're just not showing it. But I just don't have a lot of faith in these players.
No, I agree. This has been an interesting. It's. I want to say an interesting season. I don't whatever. We're not seeing something clearly, obviously.
Well,
the players deliberately edited for 50. Like this is in the editors. It's the Savannah and Rizzo show.
I guess, but to me, it's none of these people interest me. Like I said, Savannah's probably
because
they're only showing us 2 people, and Sage,
and they're not even like. Okay, you have the 2 people, and Rizzo's got some character, right? Like he wants to be a showman, so he's got a little bit there. However, like no matter how good of a game Savannah is or is not playing, it's not translating to us because the other players aren't giving her a challenge.
No,
and that definitely makes it more difficult for you to go, oh, this person is a really, really tough player, and she's kicking their butts because they're all just like. Here, would you like to go to the final?
Yeah, I can't beat her.
Let us break the path for you.
I mean, that's a testament to her social game, obviously, but still.
I don't want to play. I can't go final 3 with them, but I'm going to vote for this person.
Yeah, that's what I mean. I don't even want to say that it's. I'm not saying Savannah is a bad player. I would like to see Savannah play with players that are a little bit more in tune. With the game. Then I will make my judgment if she's good at this game or not. As it stands right now, everyone's just like, she's good at challenges. Let's just let her win.
Yeah.
Cool, I guess. Like, that's cool. You're good at challenges. I want to see you be like, I don't know. I want to see some maneuvering. I need to see you try to outsmart somebody. You're not having to do any of that.
Yeah.
Good for her.
Well,
Sucks to be them, I guess, but.
Yeah.
That's what makes the season not that fun.
I think Savannah might have gone home today if Brian, just change your name to Brian. If Steven hadn't, he wanted to keep his advantage. So maybe, he did. I mean, I get it. You want to wait as long as you have to use it.
But they're also, don't forget, we're clearly not seeing something because the jury said that was a good play. And it's like, why? We didn't see why. We don't know why. Why was that a good play? Like justice for Juwan? Sure. Okay, I understand that there's a whole social issue going on underneath the surface in which the first 4 players, 5 players, however we are into the merge, have all been minorities. And that is something that is worth discussing. But like, we didn't see like, why was that a good play? Like,
right. No,
was everybody mad at Sophie last week? Did I miss something where I didn't see that? Like, were they just
pissed? Saying
she did flip. So
that's what I mean when I say the only thing I can really make sense with it from what we are given is that they saw her as the biggest challenge out there because I don't think they're that worried about Savannah. I just don't think that they're like, well, she makes it to the end. We're all voting for her, right? I don't think they're in that place.
But how? She and Rizzo were literally on the bottom. And they somehow managed to scare everybody into voting for them. That is crazy. Not voting for them, rather. Voting with them.
I don't know. I don't get it. And that's why editing.
Because usually when people are like that, like they're on the bottom, they can subtly be like, switch the narrative. Oh, that person been driving me crazy. Why wouldn't you want to eliminate them? Everybody wants me. You can get 6 votes against me at any time, but like this person is the only time you're gonna get them out. We haven't even seen that.
Nope, we haven't. Except for Sage, except for when she was on her revenge tonight, of course. But she's like, I've been trying to get her out for the last 4 weeks, and now you guys are like, oh, we should get her out.
Yeah.
Just like, sorry, I changed.
I know. I
menu.
think I would like to see Sage. Now I would like to see Sage sit at the final 3. I think it would be very entertaining end to this season.
I would like to see her in the final 3 just so I can see how big her eyes get when Savannah's talking.
That's true. That's very true. Because I do think it is very interesting that she's the person this season that we've actually seen that's still in the game that's done the most.
She's always trying to work the game. It's what I mean.
She's like, oh, we should. She's driven every vote that we have seen. I don't know about last week, but other than the Juwan vote.
Well, not last week because
she didn't last week. She was
she was pissed about that. That's right. Because I did watch this week since she was talking about it. But like before that, she did orchestrate or has been like orchestrating enough where like people listen to her and trust what she has to say. So I do think that she's a very interesting character on the show, and I think that she may go to the final 3. Maybe she'll even win. I don't know. I think Christina is our fallen angel character though, where she goes at it fire if they're doing fire.
Yeah, that fire.
I'm sure they're doing fire.
Yeah, that's true. We'll see though. We've got 2 weeks. And we'll be back next week. We'll be back on the night the episode airs for the next 2 weeks. So
we got this.
Join us. We've got this.
We're running up that hill, right? Colleen, are you running up that hill?
I'm running around the island.
Nope.
1, 8.
You made a deal with God
3,
and got him to
4.
swap our places.
Yes. And Jack's entering the numbers so that we all crash.
Yes.
The whole thing.
I've let you guys. I've let 8:15 crash.
All right, on that note, everybody, we'll see you next week. About 15-20 minutes after the show ends. Thank you all for listening. We'd love your feedback. I think it's fairly obvious that we're all like meh on this season, but we do like hate talking it. But if you have any feedback, the broadcast history, Lordy, survivorjjc@gmail.com. Let us know. Thank you to the patrons, especially the ones that can do a certain level, and that'd be Eckhart Richter, Joanne with a Plan, Ed the Creepy Poopy Head Melman. Thanks, guys, so much. The boys and I are going to record a bonus show this week. Zach watched the whole thing with me. Alex watched the vote out with us. So we'll get lots of opinions. But yeah, we are planning on doing a patron bonus show this week. But yeah, again, thanks for listening. We'll be back next week. On that note, my name is Colleen.
Jamie.
Jack.
Peace out, everybody.
Bye.
Bye.